Todas las inversiones en infraestructuras son claves para la sociedad. Rande yo creo que es el claro ejemplo de infraestructura sostenible y desde el punto de vista de la innovación, es que es la primera vez que en el mundo se amplía un puente adelantado en servicio. Se ha rehabilitado, se ha reforzado sin afectar al entorno medioambiental. Rande va a servir como ejemplo y como referente para posibles ampliaciones futuras, como ya lo está siendo. Todo se ejecutó con unas estrictas medidas de seguridad de nuestras empresas. Trabajamos a nivel local, con nuestro personal, con nuestros equipos, con nuestro grupo, con el conocimiento, ¿no?, que nos da el pertenecer a ese entorno. Nuestra esencia es para mejorar la sociedad.
The Elbphilharmonie in Hamburg that were fully developed in 3D with a digital model by the architect. And that was a very good starting point as one of our biggest and most challenging projects I have ever made so far in terms of architecture, but also in terms of engineering works. So nothing is really square in this building, but the way how to get there was only possible with digital methods. We are one of the pioneers when it comes to building information modeling, especially with project experiences.
Los proyectos que ha desarrollado ACS y las empresas constructoras del grupo, líneas de metro en Madrid y Barcelona, desarrollo de la alta velocidad en toda España, edificaciones como las 4 torres en Madrid, hacen que mucho cliente americano, canadiense, de Reino Unido, se fije en el grupo como un partner que le da una solvencia y una confianza para desarrollar grandes proyectos, que a lo mejor las empresas locales, aunque sean americanas o sean canadienses, no tienen la experiencia que como grupo tiene ACS. La obra que se nos ha adjudicado por la Navy en Hawái, el cajón para mantenimiento de submarinos, es un reto tecnológico impresionante y es un cliente extraordinariamente estricto. Pero Harbor es complejísimo a nivel de materiales. A nivel de lo que tienes que desarrollar en hormigones, trabajos con medios marítimos que son mucho más complejos, buscas que la sostenibilidad de la obra sea la mayor posible. Técnicamente es muy interesante.
3 key megatrends are population growth, energy transition and technology. The group are involved in all 3. We've just completed a flagship CIMIC project at the moment, owned and developed by Pacific Partnerships. It's a 130 megawatt solar farm down in Glenrowan in Victoria, which is taking a lot of our time and effort at the moment, and it's very exciting for us. We are really creating a pathway to export green renewable energy in the form of hydrogen to other countries, but it will be complex from an investment and environmental approvals and construction perspective, and that's where the CIMIC Group can help.
We're rebuilding the manufacturing infrastructure of our country. That is why we're at the forefront of building out the artificial intelligence infrastructure. That's why we're at the forefront of building out battery production facilities and battery recycling facilities to build out the electric vehicle and mobility market in the US. Our clients have to pick partners they trust because it impacts their bottom line. At Turner, we pride ourselves on having a culture of empathy and caring. And that empathy and caring is for every worker, it's for all of our team members, it's for all of our partners. Turner has long had a commitment to the environment. That environment in the workplace we create, but also that environment on the impact we have on the planet, right? We made a commitment many years ago to reduce our carbon footprint and reduce our water on our projects by 50% by 2030. Right? That commitment is about how we build our projects, but it's also about how we work with our clients that have very similar goals. Many of our clients are looking to be carbon neutral by 2030 or even sooner before that. Working in an environment that you truly care for one and others care for you, and that's supported, is very unique in today's work environment. I'm proud to be a Turner employee for 22 years and look forward to the next 22 years.
Our Altoona Data Center campus is essentially, actually 2 campuses, a total of 6 projects that have been built over the course of 10 years. And we are currently actively working on the 2 remaining projects there. Essentially, we're bringing hundreds of workforce to work, build a very technical building as quickly as we can for a client that has a huge demand. Major emphasis on workforce appreciation and the worker experience, because the client and Turner really understand the importance of that workforce to the success of the project. We really worked collaboratively with the design team, the client, to find the most optimized cadence of starting the new projects so that our workforce could just essentially flow fluidly from one job to the next. So we really created a lot of opportunity for people, which I thought really speaks to the culture of Turner. Turner's not just building buildings, we build communities, and we're building people, most importantly, to impact the world in a larger sense.
Turner is building some of the most monumental buildings in the world, and we are also a people and community first construction company. So some of our accomplishments include the SoFi Stadium, which is the largest and most technologically advanced stadium in the NFL. We can meet the needs of team owners whose biggest concern is fan experience.
So it's extremely busy right now with Turner Sports, just finishing up SoFi Stadium, $5+ billion, 3,600 men and women on that job. A difficult job to plan, a difficult job to put together, but it was a blast. Turner Sports builds the most epic, innovative sports projects around the world.
SH-288 project in Texas. It is one of our most important and emblematic projects that we have here in the United States. So the project itself included the construction of 4 tolled lanes, the managed lanes, 8 direct connectors that helped connect with Beltway 8, as well as some direct connectors that helped with the IH-610 interchange, which was one of the most important and complex parts of our project that we built out. It has on average about 150,000 vehicles per day. So it has been a tremendous improvement for the local community and the commuters of that area, especially those that are going to the Texas Medical Center, which is one of the largest hospital centers in the United States. So one of the benefits of a long-term concession project and being involved from the very beginning is that we design for the long term, to have a resilient infrastructure for the future.
Bueno, el próximo desafío de dragados en el futuro, por lo menos en Canarias, pues ya ha empezado y se llama Salto de Chira. Salto de Chira es una obra que tenemos adjudicada en la isla de Gran Canaria. Es un bombeo reversible que va a permitir integrar las energías renovables en el sistema eléctrico. El 50% de la energía puede ser renovable. Se aprovechan las infraestructuras existentes y va a ser un ejemplo de innovación y de integración de renovables. Va a favorecer incluso que los agricultores que ahora mismo tienen épocas de sequía en las que no tienen agua, pues que con este proyecto pues tengan disponibilidad de agua todo el año. Toda la obra es subterránea, o sea, la obra no se va a ver, las infraestructuras ya existen, o sea, el impacto que tiene esta obra sobre el medio es muy limitado. Esta obra nos vamos a beneficiar todos. Como canario yo me siento muy orgulloso de haber podido poner nuestro granito de arena en la reconstrucción de lo que ha sido el desastre natural del volcán. Ha hecho una carretera sobre lava reciente y eso es un hito que no se había conseguido hasta ahora. Allí estamos en un entorno con unas temperaturas muy altas, en algunas zonas había 400, 500 grados en las fases iniciales. Se tomaron muchísimas medidas de seguridad. Todo el mundo en la isla era consciente que la única empresa que podía hacer esta obra éramos nosotros y así nos lo han transmitido.
It's a once-in-a-generation project for the former president of the United States, Barack Obama, complete with a museum that chronicles President Obama's rise from a community activist to the president of the United States. It also features a recording studio, a gardening area, an auditorium, a Chicago Public Library, and all sits on a 19-acre site. It's our mission to fulfill the vision of the center to inspire and empower people to change the world.
So one of the things that's unique about the Obama Presidential Center and its commitments to diversity, equity, and inclusion is it very closely aligns with Turner's commitments to the same things, diversity and equity and inclusion.
Bank Station is in the City of London. The tunnelling works that we did were through the heart of that city. Probably one of the most technically difficult jobs I've done in my career. We were able to work with London Underground and with some specialist design partners in order to look at how we minimise the carbon footprint from the design that we were given from a client's perspective. And it's quite rewarding to see people walking through just going, this is great, this is fantastic. Construction is unique. There's challenge. I love solving problems. That's what gets me out of bed every day.
We are well ranked in the Dow Jones Sustainability World Index, so we are the industrial leader there. For us, it's important to be really close to the region we are working with. We work with local partners together as strong as it is possible.
We bring the Indigenous business in. What we've been doing is building those relationships and finding out what are people's core capability. We have won Aboriginal Participation in Construction Award with 2 years in a row. We are doing this from our hearts, and that's what makes it meaningful.